What's going on YouTube? Nico here from Easy Acoustic with another guitar lesson. Today we're going to learn Bryan's Kiss Tomorrow Goodbye. Man, this is a great song, a very sad song, but it sounds so nice on the guitar, right? But you listen to the song, you're just like, oh man, this is a great song. But so the first thing you need to do is put your guitar in standard tuning and slap a capo on the first fret. So you only need there's a little lick in this song, so it's not just chords the entire time. There's some licks. This is a good way to practice a little flair in your guitar playing. But there's only 4 chords in this song, and they're all chords that you should know by now, or at least learning how to play. So it's nothing too crazy, just adding a little bit of flair with your fingers. So first thing you want to learn how to play is, we'll teach you that little beginning part. So that's just 3 chords. It's a C major, an E minor, and a D. So let me teach you how to play those chords real quick. So C major, take your ring finger, put it on the 3rd fret relative to the capo. Take your ring finger, put it on the 3rd fret of the A string. Take your middle finger, put it on the 2nd fret of the D string. Skip a string, and put your first finger on the 1st fret of the B string. It should sound like that. Classic C chord. The next chord you're going to need is an E minor, and usually when I teach in the videos, I teach how to play it like this, but we're going to show you how to play it like this, so it's easier to play the lick. So what you want to do is you want to take your middle finger, put it on the 2nd fret of the A string, and then take your ring finger, put it on the 2nd fret of the D string, and play every single chord. So you want to play it like this because you're going to use that first finger to play the lick. Then the last chord you'll need, I did lie, I'll show you how to play a G later, but for this section you only need these 3 chords. A D chord, the last chord you'll need for this. So take your first finger, put it on the 2nd fret of the G string, take your middle finger, put it on the 2nd fret of the D string, and then take your ring finger and put it on the 3rd fret of the B string. And play from the 4th string, so from the D string down, do not play the top strings. You'll hear me say that a lot, but just so you know, don't play the top 2 strings. So in order to play this pattern, take your C and strum it once, and as you're strumming, we're going to play this thing called a hammer-on. So what a hammer-on is you play a note, and then you immediately take your finger on and off again. So if I want to play a hammer-on on the B string from an open B to a 1, all you got to do is play the open B, so you're not going like this, you're going hit it, then just hammer it on. So that's what you're going to do here, but you're just going to keep these fingers down, so it's just like that. So I would practice that a little bit, just so you can get the hammer down. And then, after you do the first hammer, you want to take your pinky finger, and then we're going to play the exact same hammer, but this time it's going to be on the B string, or on the 3rd fret of the B string instead of the 1st fret of the B string. So keep this down once you hammer it the first time. So it's immediately after so. So it kind of sounds just like that. So dun it, dun it, dun it. So you just play it, hammer here, and then immediately after you play that, switch to your E minor, and then you're going to do the same hammer as you did with the C chord, but just holding an E minor shape. So from the top, really slow. Then after you play that, you go to a D major. Then it goes right back to the C. So the way I played, I had a little flair. I had my pinky finger in. Take off these 2 fingers. You know, you can play around with however you want. This is an Easy Acoustic, so however you want to play is fine. But for the purpose of this, just play that D chord. Go back to that C, hammer it. And that's how you play the entire opening line. Ain't gonna beg you to stay, gotta ask you what's wrong. That's different, but this is the whole entire, all we do right is we make love. That's all that part. So the second part of the song is the, ain't gonna beg you to stay, ain't gonna ask you what's wrong. That's 3 chords, and they're all really simple. So you'll need that D chord, but immediately after that, you're gonna go to a C, but we're gonna play what's called a C add 9. So take your G chord. So let me show you the G chord first. So a G chord is take your middle finger, put on the 3rd fret of the E string, take your first finger, put on the 2nd fret of the A string, skip 2 strings, take your pinky finger, put on the B string of the 3rd fret, and your pinky on the 3rd string of the 3rd fret of the E string. So take that G shape, and what we're gonna play is called a C add 9. So take your G and just move it down to where just like you're fretting a C, but you're taking a G shape and just moving it down. So it should be 3, 3rd fret A string, 2nd fret D string, open, and then just like with your G, you keep these down. So the chord progression is C add 9, G, then D. So it sounds like this. So that's the entire part for that song, or for that part of the song, is C add 9, then G, then D. So that's all you're really doing for that. It's nothing crazy. You're only just moving this for the shape and then go back to that D. And again, what I would like to add is when you go back to the C, add in that finger on the last note. So it kind of sounds like playing this. So as soon as you put that last note, you take your ring finger, it kind of transitions nice back into that C. That way you're not having to then change it. You already have it changed a little bit, then you put it back up here. So personal preference is up to you. And you can always play this regular C. I think it just sounds better with the C add 9. So, and I think that's how he plays it, with the C add 9. So, so the 2 main parts is this little hammer-on part. Then Ain't Gonna Beg You to Stay is the C add 9. The C add 9, G, and the D. So that is the entire part of the song. There's only the 2 different the 2 different sections is the hammer-on part with the C, the G, and the D, and then the sorry, my voice is kind of going away here, but the C add 9, the G, and the D, the C, the E minor, then the D. So that's how you play Kiss Tomorrow Goodbye by Luke Bryan. I hope you guys enjoyed this lesson. Please give me some comments on some feedback. I'm trying to improve my channel, so if you guys would, please subscribe, and thanks for watching, guys.